Hello, I'm Jeremy, Service Manager of VIP in West Lebanon, New Hampshire. When a customer comes into VIP, it's an experience starting with walking the customers out to the car, getting all the information, getting feedback from the customer, kind of feeling the customer out on how their driving conditions are, or how it may affect their car, or maintenance interval schedules that may be coming up, alerting any safety concerns, just creating that transparency with the customer. To VIP, a certified automotive professional means somebody VIP can rely on to get the job done right the first time, creating a comeback or a lifetime of customers in the future. My favorite part of the job, really seeing a customer genuinely smile when the service that they get done is completed the right way at a fair price. You just earned an automotive customer for life.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Sports, and a pleasure to have you live and in charge for your Tuesday night racing right here on the old best platform that you could ever ask for sim racing, Signature Sports. Of course, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, we're live on all three. This is it's going to be a good one. This is Bristol Motor Speedway. Going to tie one over on everybody, and I'm going to tell you this. If you didn't think points mattered right now, or a win just for the regular season championship, which comes down to this race, you got about, about 4 drivers in competition for it. So that right there is going to showcase why Chop Shop iRacing Series is going to be one of the best, and how close the racing can be. So that's what we're watching. That's what we're looking at. VIP Tires and Service giving us all the action here today as they have opened their 67th store, but we like to focus on the 62nd store. That's going to be the West Lebanon, New Hampshire, for tire service, and of course all of the action in the sim racing for the Chop Shop Racing Series. Good partner to have for these drivers. They're out there kicking butt and taking names. Craftsman Truck Series on iRacing, the C-Class trucks, is we're seeing some drivers try to push some limits here during practice. These fine folks are going to be looking for some speed. Not only speed, but one of the things you got to remember is that race win here is going to really set up these drivers, but more importantly, not only are they going to set it up, they are going to be looking more profound and have a great point advantage going in with some playoff points. And it's kind of the way things have rolled into this now. We're going to take a look at those points real quick. The biggest story is that Michael Caffrey, who got a win at Watkins Glen just a few short weeks ago, actually just last week, if I'm not mistaken. With that, he secured the season points total on the top of the list right now with 1 win. So TJ, who's got 2 wins, Andrew Payne, who's got 3 wins, all those points are real tight right there as well. We're talking maybe a couple of stage wins and some separation of points when it comes to finishing positions that may, if McCaffrey finished dead last today and TJ finished somewhere in the top 10, he would take that. Now, keep that in mind when I look at positions 7 and 8. If Michael Strickland gets a win here at Bristol, he's going to secure the playoffs first and foremost. But not only that, he's going to win the regular season championship. Now, they don't really have a regular season championship trophy, so to speak, but the playoffs begin next week. Now, you got to have a regular season champion. It's kind of one of those things that I've always enjoyed having and enjoyed looking at. So whoever finishes out front, and that's the same that goes for Cam Dario. Now, if Cam Dario wins today and gets a win here in the Truck Series, he will secure that spot, and Stryker will still hold on to that 7th spot without a win. Now, that's a huge thing here. When it comes to getting yourself into the next round, you're going to look at those top 16 right there. Matt Magner at the end of that. I know Matt had some vacation. There's a lot of things that they're looking at there, but it's going to be all about. Here's the 25 loose in front of Spicy. There's a lot going on here, a lot at stake, and a lot at play. The drivers, basically from Bob Garofalo down, need position points. And because they need position points to be able to move into the next round and secure themselves, that's not where that's at. Cutoff line is right there where that red line is, and those are the drivers outside looking in, trying to make sure that they get their next round in. Chris Robert is one of the drivers. Looking at your season winnings, you see what these drivers have made, what they've been paid, and kind of where things have been able to be taken care of. That is, it's huge when it comes to the story. So we've got 4 drivers we're looking for. I want you to pick your favorite one out there. Caffrey, TJ Kroger, and of course Stryker and Cam Dario. The story is right now Michael Caffrey just needs the top 5 to keep it clean and nobody else to win, and the man will have a fantastic celebration at the end of today's race. So we'll see how this works. Our driver from Perth, Australia, definitely trying to have a rebound series. Last week was not in contention for a seasonal championship, and now the pressure is going to be on, and he's going to have to keep the truck clean, keep himself out of the messes, and just huge. So right now, I'm going to show you the times for the drivers here. The best time for here, let's do it this way. Best time right there for Daniel Dow, 14.74, Benson 14.75, John Hammond 14.76. But if you look at the separation, here's the gap between at least just the top 20. It's only separated down to Caffrey, who's coming to pit road right now, less than 17 100ths of a second. That is nothing. That's nothing. We're going to have a huge field today. 33 drivers registered for today's race. And that is going to be absolutely insane. So there you go. There's the man leading in points coming into today, Mr. Michael Caffrey. How cool is it? Absolutely amazing. That's how cool it is. Love to see it. Love to see it. Folks, if you're out there on Facebook, had to recreate the stream, so I won't be seeing chats without having to bounce back and forth, so bear with me if you're out there chatting. Stryker gave us a like. Amar gave us a share. Mark gave us a share. Mark also gave us a like, so thank you, folks, for doing that. Make sure that you are out there, like, follow, subscribe on all the platforms, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. I encourage you to do so. There is Mr. Wayne Garland there. The 84 is 17 in the mix. Good to see everybody out there on Twitch as well. If you didn't know, we're still raising money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And Spicy, the AKA the spicy one, Mr. Rich Holland, went and donated an extra $25. So the Williamsburg, Virginia native who's going to be racing today put us that much closer to our goal. We are $75 away, folks. $75 away. For doing that. Folks, if you also want to, make sure that you get out there on Twitch and take care of that. Go ahead and do that and make sure that you donate to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. No child or parent ever receives a bill for anything that they get at or any treatment they get at St. Jude. So please, almighty, just go out there and give them some love. go give him a buck or two. Do what you can for me. I encourage you to do so. We are $75 away. Holly, good to see you. That is twitch.tv/signature esports. If you do it on your PC, it's kind of easier, but if not, you can do it on your mobile device if you have the Twitch app. But if you're on your computer or your laptop or your tablet, on my page, on the Signature Esports Twitch page, where it usually says subscribe, it's a purple button that says donate. That donate button goes directly to St. Jude, and I believe that's all of that that's right there. So make sure you go do that for me. Much love to everybody. Thank you to all the folks out there. And folks, Signature Esports is going to have to go through some changes as well coming up here pretty soon. We are looking at trying to make sure that, well, first and foremost, we got to pay the bills here at Signature Esports. So we're going to be doing some sponsorship changes. We're going to be doing some things to be able to take care of this, because I want to be able to bring the best quality for these drivers, for these leagues. So keep that in mind when it comes to if you're any of the leagues out there that have inquired about prices. Things have to go up because, well, I mean, it's just another year. We've been doing this almost 3 years, and probably quality purpose-wise, and probably one of the more affordable, I say streamers, but broadcasters out there, commentators. I do try to keep it affordable, but we're going to have to take some prices and change some prices. But we're also looking for those people to be able to help pay the bills over here. I mean, this stuff is not free, and it does cost. And I know that we charge what we can for the series, but I want to make sure that we are constantly being able to offer more and to do more. And so with that means that we're going to bring up the quality. We're going to try to bring up I'd like to be able to do this in 1440p, so that those who are watching at 1080 are going to be like, oh my goodness, it looks so wonderful. Those are things we're going to be looking at too. So bear that in mind. Today's going to be a spicy one. Nighttime temperatures. Let's take a look at your race information for the drivers. Going to run 200 laps today. If you'll be a part of the Chop Shop Racing Series, I encourage you to go to the chopshopiracing.com. They're only going to run about 102, 104 miles total. But 200 laps around this racetrack, if there are cautions, can feel like an eternity. So we are hoping for green flag racing. We're hoping for drivers to have better race lines, a whole lot of great circumstances. It's going to be awesome. 100% fuel, 4 sets of tires, I do believe is what we have seen, or what I have seen. Stage is going to be at 50, 100, and 200. About 2 fuel stops for these drivers, I do believe. They're going to be able to go quite a while at Bristol. And I know someone might try to make this all the way to the end of the fuel. I don't think that they can. I think it's 70-ish laps of fuel for the trucks. But we'll see, though. But I do think some drivers are going to have to come in for fuel. Even with 100% fuel. They will stop for the stages. The only of the 3 series that stops for the stages is right here in the truck series. So this is going to be a great time. 77 degrees on the track temperature right now, 72 the air temperature, 94% humidity means that these trucks are doing exactly what you're seeing. We're seeing a lot of braking free. It's going to be some grip, but once the tires get some heat in them, they're going to break free. And right now, if you know anything about the tire model for iRacing this week, it's at Phoenix. So it's a very flat tire model. I mean, it's going to be insane. 4-mile-an-hour wind does not matter because, well, let's just face it, it's Bristol. Go to ChopShopIRacing.com. Check out all the sponsors and affiliates of the Chop Shop Racing Series. We appreciate them. I want to thank all of my personal sponsors. Dark Horizon Fishing to give you all the cautions today. Check them out on the old Facebook platform. He also streams. If you didn't see that earlier today, you can go check him out. But Dark Horizon Fishing takes you out on guided fishing tour or guiding fishing trip on the Chesapeake James River Bay area there in Virginia. Go to Facebook.com/Dark Horizon Fishing. Check him out today. Encourage you to do that. Also, Rogue Energy. We're getting ready to end our wonderful partnership with Rogue Energy, but they have been an absolute dream and an absolute phenomenon. And you can still for the next month, you can go out there get promo code. Go to RogueEnergy.com. Use promo code Signature Esports, all one word, and get yourself a phenomenal drink powder. We have received an offer to be able to do something with Signature Esports with another company So we're going to do that, but that'll be announced later on. So we'll check that out later. But Rogue Energy has been absolutely amazing. So we're going to love on them, and we're gonna make them the best they can be over the next couple of basically the next 3.5 weeks. What else? NordVPN. I don't have the links up, but there should be a timer that comes up that gives you the link for NordVPN. NordVPN is what helps me keep my online presence secure. So please, by all means, go check them out, nordvpn.com. I love what they do, and I love everything that they do. TJ giving us a like. Thank you, TJ. Appreciate you. Mr. Michael Coulter giving us a like as well. Holly, James, John, everybody, you're all amazing. Thank you for all of the love. Let's go racing. Good luck, everyone, says Holly out there. Much love to you, dear. Maj, what's going on? Thank you. Oh, yes, there it is. Hopefully tonight is good. I hope it's a good one, too, just for the driver's sake and for everybody's sake. But Maj out there on YouTube, I got 1K subs on YouTube. That means we are a 10th away from my goal on YouTube, which is 10,000. But what an awesome time it's been trying to grow that platform and continue to make sure that we are bringing the best of the best when it comes to iRacing. You guys have already surpassed 1 million views. You've already surpassed over, I think it's like 10 million watch hours or something like that from all of our streams. So as far as quality on YouTube, you have all really just made everything fantastic. Just now with 1,000 subs, I get to tell people, hey, here's what we get to do. So much love to everybody. Hopefully you all enjoy it. Gregory, give us a share. Thank you, Mr. Whitehead. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. I know you're in the race. We hope to see you there. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great race. I think it's going to be a great race. Get rid of that chat thing that's going on there. We'll take a look at everybody else. Yeah. Mar RC and Mar Paintworks out there. He is your race controller for today, but he does some pretty phenomenal paints. He's got a Facebook page out there, facebook.com/amr.paintworks. You can also find his links on the chopshopiracing.com website. Folks, our store is down on our website. We're hopefully gonna get that taken care of here in the next couple of days. I wanted to change some products up and change some things up as well. So if you're looking for a Chop Shop racing t-shirt, contact Mike. He will get your sizes. He'll take your payment over at the Chop Shop Racing League. I'm trying to make some changes. Again, I talk about changes. It's about that time of year that I make some changes to try to find what's going to be best for Signature Esports moving from 2023 and continuing into the summer months and what we're going to do there. I had thought about taking a couple of days off from streaming and try to make sure that we're taking care of everything here at home, but it looks like it might have to, things might have to actually pick up, and I might actually have to pick up more streams. So I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen. I want to make my schedule a little bit more appealing, but, you know, it is what it is. Folks, also, if you live in the Las Vegas area, I'm going to be in Las Vegas in October. We're going to go to TwitchCon over there, and we're going to be a part of the streaming community over there and do some pretty awesome stuff, in my opinion, I think at least. So we're going to try to take care of that. So if you haven't had the opportunity to, there's a whole big pile up there. If you haven't had the opportunity to get out there and check out when TwitchCon is going to be, make sure that you go do so. TwitchCon is going to be a ton of fun. I encourage you all to check out your TwitchCon locally. That's going to be a ton of fun. Or not locally, but if you can get out there and you can take care of it. So I encourage you to do so. It's going to be a ton of fun. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Driver's going to qualify. I'm going to take a hydrate break and go on an intermission. I'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Jeremy, Service Manager of VIP in West Lebanon, New Hampshire. When a customer comes into VIP, it's an experience starting with walking the customers out to the car, getting all the information, getting feedback from the customer, kind of feeling the customer out on how their driving conditions are, how it may affect their car, or maintenance interval schedules that may be coming up, alerting any safety concerns, just creating that transparency with the customer. To VIP, a certified automotive professional means somebody VIP can rely on to get the job done right the first time, creating a comeback or a lifetime of customers in the future. My favorite part of the job, really seeing a customer genuinely smile when the service that they get done is completed the right way at a fair price. You just earned an automotive customer for life.
All right. Tis that time. Starting grid for the VIP Tires and Service Truck Series here, powered by Chop Shop iRacing.com. Michael Strickland's going to be your pole sitter looking for a win today. Nick Casey is going to be your outside pole sitter. Adam Pettit is going to have Matt Magner there in row 2. Cam Dario, Daniel Daniel Dow in row 3. Anthony Garland, Caleb Montelesky is going to be there in row 4. Marshall Stanley, John Hammond in row 5. TJ Krober and Wayne Garland will be there in row 6. Row 7, it's going to look at such. Brandon Porter, Joseph Grijalva is going to be out there. Row 8 will be Bob Garofalo, Michael Coulter Jr. Row 9, Anthony Shook and Michael Caffrey. Row 10 will be Chris Parker and Sam Benson. Row 11, Carlton Hendry, Joseph Thompson. Row 12 will be Spicy, Mr. Rich Holland, and Greg Whitehead there in that row as well. Row 13 will be Michael Cleary the second with Brandon Bledsoe to his outside. Michael Bruce and Robert Church will be there in row 14. Row 15, Stefan Salas is going to have Mark Redkin. Brian Rayburn's going to have Chris Roberge in row 16. Row 17 will be Devin DeSuna with Donnell Williams and Philip Caffrey bringing up the tail end of the field. 35 drivers registered for today's race. Nick Casey on the Road to Pro action going on there. Look at that. I like that Road to Pro look. Look at that thing. That thing looks beefy. I like it. Striker needs a win today. He needs a win. Most important factor of his race today is finishing in victory lane. If he wants to claim that regular season championship, he needs to have the best race he can for 200 laps. Man, what a day. Good to see you all out there. Much love to everybody out there. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Ryan Ricker giving us a like. Much love, my friend. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Folks, if you are enjoying the stream, it helps out a lot by getting up there, hitting that like button, hitting that follow button, hitting that subscribe button, whatever you've got, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Also, if you're on Twitch as well, there's a new react button out there. You can react to people's streams. You can also find yourself in one of the best mixes you could ever ask for. Because we do more than just stream, or more than just call races. We also stream video games and enjoy ourselves as well. Here's the drivers. Look at the back of the field. Here is the last driver. There's Donnie Williams here. That is huge. Ryan Porter giving us a like. What do you say? Thank you very much. All of these drivers way back here. Striker out front, ready to go. Green flag racing as the pace car will dive in. There is the biggest pythons in all of iRacing right there. They call him Barney. I call him Fred because it makes sense to me. Fred the Barney flagman. High by the stands. We're going to pitter patter and get at her. How about some green flag racing at Bristol? Early 2x2. Striker trying to hold the line wherever he can find it and deem it fit right now. Strickland out front. 17 of Pettit's going to be there as well. 86 of Nick Casey running the high side. Drivers already getting into it. Robert Church, Bruce, Philip Caffrey, Rayburn. Bunch of drivers here, and I'm hearing it in the back. I'm hearing it in the back. They're waiting. There's Philip Caffrey there in the 61. We'll have to get back and rolling here as Strickland leads so far. Everybody having to just stop. Philip Caffrey going to pit road here. So we'll take a look at what happened. First caution happens real early. And no doubt not what we want to see, but it does happen. All right. Here's a look. Here's Robert Church there on the high side here. Goes around the outside, 40 on the bottom side. 5 with a big run. And the 40's right there. Oof. 40. And the 61 trying to slow down. Brian Rayburn was able to get slowed down. We'll have to take a look from Philip Caffrey's point of view. So go inside the cockpit here. Here's what happened in front of him. Nice and settled in. Settled. There's the 82 of Donnie Williams. Oh. Philip Caffrey was trying to get on the brakes. Yeah, that truck is totaled. Man, unfortunate for him there. Here's a look one more time, and we're going to go far chase view because, it's the ultimate view here. 61 around the corner is Donnie Williams right there. 61's going to exit the corner, and then Donnie getting on the brakes right there. Oof. Ryan Rayburn just coming around the corner here. Wonder if he had just gotten free. Oh, no. He just blinked hard on the brakes. Was able to avoid that. So very cool. Very cool. First caution happened pretty quick. It's all good, though. It's all good. It's all good. Good. Mark Horizon Fishing giving you your cautions today. Strickland ready to go. Drivers are excited. I am, at least. Kind of want to make sure that you all know that you can tune in. The 5 right there should be going around the pace car. I believe the 5 should still be on the lead lap. That is, I was going to say, that is Robert Church. I guess he's going to drop to the tail end of the field here. The 5 should have been on the lead lap. Even though he had an accident there, he should be on the lead lap. He was not passed. They were still rolling. The pace car was there. I'm sure it should be on the lead lap. Mark Redkin's going to be a lap down here. Donnie's in on pit road, getting some damage taken care of. Michael Caffrey in and out of pit road. I think he's putting himself at the tail end of the field. He came in just for fuel only. Interesting take. Brubeck. Admin Boxx, part of the team over here as well. Michael Caffrey, he's going to put himself at the tail end. We're going green flag racing once again. Strickland rolling already. Adam Pettit's going to be in second. Good restart for Michael Strickland as they get around the corner here. Side by side for the 86 and 17. 86 with the Road to Pro banner on the top of it. There's the 17 in the corner. Daniel Down, the 21, rolling the corner as well. There's the 27 of Matt Magner, no stranger to short track success. We've seen him have great race lines throughout every series we've ever seen him in. There is Anthony Garland back here in the 81. Drivers getting involved. Oh, man, a big one here in the corner. They were getting it rolling there as pace car will limit that. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Quick caution once again. I'm not quite sure how this one happened, but it does look like maybe there was somebody there. Was it the 48 of Chris Parker here on the bottom side? Sam Benson there. Oh, Grijalva was there as well. Oh, 47 getting involved. 67 able to avoid that one. Holy cow, that was insane. We got some really good wrecks today. Far chase. 99's on the high side. He's good. Netcode. Biggest bunch of netcode I've ever seen. The 48 got sent. And he gets the dubbed. Chris, I love you, man. Andy Faber, give us a like. What do you say, Andy? How you doing, man? Some blown up trucks. Spicy to pit road. He's coming down. Maybe for some fuel. 4 sets of tires means that's not very many. Stage will end on lap 50, the completion of lap 50. And all right now, they just want to get rolling. Michael Caffrey back to pit road. He is just looking to keep it clean. Maybe just roll through pit road each time. Top up on fuel. Not worry about tires. See what happens there. Mark Redkin in the 76 gets the lucky dog here. He'll be back on the lead lap. So an opportunity for my Jefferson City friend to get himself. We're going to go have some lunch soon. We're going to have to. I like the Show Me State. Yeah. From Jefferson City, Missouri, depending on who you are. Yeah, keep that thing clean all day. That's my goal for him. Keep it clean. That's a good looking truck. Just I'm biased a little bit. Michael Strickland's your race leader here with the second caution coming out early. They can get strung out here. It'll be a good race. The final stage in this one is going to be 100 laps, and that's where the race line is going to be very dependent on where the traffic's going to be. Strickland, Nick Casey, Adam Pettit, Daniel Dow. Dow's up 2. Brandon Bledsoe's going to be up 9. Robert's, the Robert's award, the biggest mover of the race. He's up 12. Davin in the 45 is going to be up 10. He has a chance to gain some more spots as well. Be back to double file as Strickland chooses the high lane here. 86 of Nick Casey will be on the inside. As we'll see Daniel Dow, the 21, right there. Strickland on the high side, Casey on the inside. Happens in NASCAR all the time, the choose rule. Leader usually wants the high line on these shorter tracks. Half-mile race line for the drivers. Line's going to be on the pace car. I think we're seeing some drivers back here still trying to play catch-up here, as we'll see. There's the 81. Lots of drivers doing their thing. Randy Henshaw, what do you say, Randy? How you doing, man? Good to see you out there. I've been catching up on some of your content as of late. Very cool. The Henshaw man himself. Strickland, Casey, Dow, Pettit. It's going to be your top 2 rows on the restart here. We will be lights off this time by. Check it out on the chats. Real quick, like. I apologize. Let's go, Grahal. This is Joe out there. Much love to you, my friend. That was quick. You're going to go get something to eat? I don't blame you, Joe. I'm sorry, man. So sorry. But I tell you what, still could be a great race after all this is said and done. Strickland, Casey, Dow, Pettit's going to be your front 2. Dario, Magner, Stanley, Garland. The restart zone. Green flag. Strickland gets a great restart there. We'll be able to get into turn 1 nice and easy. Little overhead view as he continues to work. Daniel Dow closing into the pace to Nick Casey here as the positive 3 gain here. Able to make it work on the high side with Stryker. Strickland, Casey. Casey in the mid lane. Low line exit for Nick Casey. He's playing catch up here to the 88. Strickland needs a race win here. 86 there to the midline. All over the tail bumper. That fend looking exactly like what it needs to be. Modge here on the high side is Hammond going to the inside. John Hammond rolling that corner. Beautiful bean footage happening. Right now, Anthony Garland, the 81 off 1, has Marshall Stanley in front of him. Whoa! Wreck happening. I saw the 81 get free. No caution. This race is still moving forward. Strickland can be able to get back up to speed. His truck has a little bit of nose damage. He'll be all right. 81 still rolling. Anthony Garland right there as well. Sees Caffrey go to the outside. He got free. 21 of 200 being completed right now. Strickland outpacing Nick Casey right now. 0.3 of a second as Nick Casey tries to close back down. Hammond down to the bottom side, trying to get up to speed. Sam Benson, fast lap of the race. His last time by, 14.92. Bristol's a whole lot of fun, but it can be a whole lot of well, you know. All right, Robert's up 13. Right behind a 31 of Stefan Salas, who's going to be up 11. Cleary's going to be up 8. Brandon Bledsoe's up 10. Whitehead's going to be up 10 as well. Gary Whitehead in the 28 rolling the Tonka truck. He's got a little telephone pole look on the backside. There's Anthony Shook in the 23. Sim Magic rolling that purple VIP tires and service banner out there. Strickland, 25 of 200, halfway through stage 1. Trying to increase his lead, but right now has some lap traffic ahead of him. 86 of Nick Casey's rolling the high side. He's going to have to try a low line exit here. Strickland trying to defend. 86 there as well. Drivers in the mix right now. The 12 to the bottom side goes another lap down. Joseph Thompson's going to be one lap down, as a matter of fact, as we continue to work. 88 has Anthony Garland in front. Anthony trying not to go a lap down, does have some speed. 86 side by side with the 88. Lap traffic playing a factor right now. 40 down to the bottom side. 88, 86. Lap traffic early. Anthony Garland trying not to go a lap down, but does have that left side damage. It's going to be right there with the 88. Side by side. It's going to let the 2 leaders go right now. 88 way up the race line. Find a different line here as the 86 rolls the corner. Daniel Dow about half a second, almost a full second off the pace. Trying to get through some lap traffic himself. There's the 27 in the mix. Sorry, that is the 21 of Daniel Dow, side by side with the 81. 81 just a little bit of damage. Got a little bit free, and now it's the way it works. Coulter Jr. up inside the top 10. The 3 having a better day. We love seeing the 3 iconic with Bristol. One of the numbers that you've seen, especially in the 80s and 90s. Loving some Bristol from the old throwback of the Dale Earnhardt pace scheme. Maj, right where he started in A31 of 200. Man, oh man. Thank you for the share, Randy. Appreciate you, sir. What's going on? I hope all is well with you, my friend. It's going good, man. It's going on. It's going. 88, 86, 21, 17, 27. Drivers are off the pace at the moment. Going to be able to find themselves in a positive situation. Right now, here's the 66 and the 76. Redkin and Caffrey. Caffrey, who's in 25th right now, wants to not see Stryker win this race. If Stryker wins this race, and that's gonna knock him out of that spot. So Caffrey just needs to have a pretty dang old solid race right now. 66 rolling into the corner, trying to take it easy and win himself a championship here. And no doubt it's going to be under fire very soon for that lapped position. His last lap, 15.52. The leader's last lap, 15.34, and he is right there in tow of the 66. Nick Casey rolling the corner as well. Good luck here inside the cockpit view of Nicholas Casey. We see John Hammond coming off pit road. He's going to be there on the bottom side, still there competing. Every position counts. Brian Rayburn having a blink issue in front of Michael Caffrey. Caffrey in his rearview mirror doesn't need to do all that much right now other than just keep consistent. Going to make, and he has every right to defend his position, and right now does not want to go a lap down. 0.6 of a second lead is the distance between the 88 and the 86. Little wall scrape for the 88. 66 crosses over the race line. 0.75 of a second now as the 66 rolls into the bottom lane. 88 right there. 66, if he can hold off. Ooh. He can hold off a driver or two here. 66 right in front of the 88. Trying to get some more positions out of this. He does have Brian Rayburn in front of him. And Stryker trying to close it back down to the 66. 66 trying to work on the 74. 66 there to the front nose of Strickland. Stryker with lap traffic. Got some fast trucks in front of him. A lot of trucks right here trying to get themselves around some of the other drivers. 66 getting faster as we continue to go. A little bump from the 88. 66 there side by side. Drive line off for the 66 is going to be better. He's going to be able to roll that higher lane. Donnie Williams up high. 66 is going to let Stryker have it. But he needs that lucky dog position. 44 of 200. Caffrey has to go back to work. Strickland in the mix. Donnie Williams, Brian Rayburn, 66 faster than the 88 right now. Needs to get himself back around. Caffrey to the inside, 88 to the high side, 66 to the bottom. Nick Casey falling off 1 second here. As right now, you do not want to. Striker is in a hornet's nest. This is not a great place to be as the leader. 46 of 200. He's got to find some clear real estate here. 21 drivers on the lead lap. Bob Garofalo there, 3 wide, almost 3 wide in front of him. Bob right there has a big run, slides up in front of the 88. Caffrey all over the back bumper. He's been able to pick up some spots here. Needs the lucky dog. Trying to hold on to the lucky dog. Bob Garofalo would be that lucky dog if Caffrey can't clear him here. 48 of 200. Michael Caffrey trying to do all that he can to keep that race pace. 88 checks up the line. This is a mess. Oh, 88 goes around. Big checkup. And 2 of the... Oh, no. Michael Strickland goes upside down. Holy cow. Caffrey couldn't do a thing about that. The driver checked up. I think that, I don't know who that was. We're going to go back and look. Man, oh man. What a great run that was, and that's going to end the stage. I believe Cam Dario is going to get your stage win here. And I'm gonna clip it as it is. They'll go back and take a look at it. We'll take a look. It would be Cam Dario, Nick Casey, Daniel Dow, Matt Magner, Adam Pettit, Marshall Stanley, TJ Krober, Brandon Porter, Michael Coulter Jr., Wayne Garland, I believe. But they will. I think that's what it is. But they will make sure that that's going to be correct later on. Caution comes out. That'll end the stage. Wow. There's this far chase view, and this is a hornet's nest. A lot of lap traffic. 31 free right there. Goes to get in the corner. Has to get out of the gas because of the 5. And the 88 gets out of the gas. 66 rolls into him. And then just gets sent over. At least the truck can still roll. Unfortunate circumstances there. Anybody jumped to pit road? I don't think anybody jumped to pit. Modge jumped. Carlton... and Caffrey had to jump to pit road. Man, oh man, oh man. Michael Caffrey needing a better night. Finds himself in 26th right now, and he's going to be out of the race. Man. When tonight's points finish, folks, I will make a post. On Facebook and Twitter, and we will know who that driver is that is going to be your Cam comes to pit road. Coulter's going to become the race leader now. We will know sometime tonight, who the regular season champion is going to be. But for the time being, folks, it's going to be too close to call unless Cam Dario gets a win, or Michael Coulter Jr. Unless Cam Dario gets a win, or Michael Strickland gets a win, which I don't know if that's going to happen. Striker's he's out here. That truck is tore up from the floor up. Strong truck early on. Man, he's going to find himself a lap down right now. 15 drivers on the lead lap. And we're going to go back to green flag racing in just a moment. Mark Redkin gets back on the lead lap here. Takes the wave around the free pass. Devin DeSunis coming off pit road. He was on pit road getting the service here. No bueno, folks. No bueno. Caffrey was not meaning to. He didn't mean to get into him. I know Michael Caffrey in that situation. He didn't mean to get into him there. Man. A good little race. What a good little race. So far, so good. I mean, it's insane. Reminder, folks, this is Bristol. Lots of things happen. 27 of Matt Magner. There with the 3 of Coulter Jr. Magner to the outside. Trying to roll the corner. Magner came in on lap 50, took tires and fuel, and right now there's the 21 to the inside. Coulter Jr. able to lead a couple of laps here. That's some bonus for him. Going to try to save a set. That's not a bad idea. Some of the drivers came in and taking the right sides. There's the 25 to the inside, Marshall Stanley. A shorter stint, so they're not going to run completely all 50 laps, but Matt Magner starting to extend. Magner, an absolute beast in this racetrack. Coulter Jr. in trouble here. The 11 free. There's Brandon Porter to the bottom side. Nick Casey in the 86. Casey out of the gas, into the gas. 11 right there. About to be stuck 3 wide. Didn't want to attempt it. Did not. Oh, 11 free. He's good, though. Brandon Porter just a little bit free. Going to get back up to speed here. Sees a few drivers trying to hold on. Spicy's right there. He would be your lucky dog in this situation. Bob Garofalo, wall tap there as he looks to move forward. So take that back. Stryker would be your lucky dog in this position. These trucks can drive. Underpowered. Strickland a lap down. Right now, Rich Holland back here trying to get himself around the 5 of Robert Church. Bob Garofalo down low. Coming up pit road, it does look like. Richard Holland trying to get himself to the inside. 5 right there as well. 61 of 200. Still about 25, 26, 27. Sorry, we've only got just a handful of drivers out of the race. Matt Magner here. 0.6 of a second lead over Marshall Stanley. Stanley in the 25, driving a Ford. Look at your manufacturers here, folks. Yeah, Maj. Yeah, Maj. I know it sucks. It's Bristol. All good, man. All good. Good little race line everybody has going on right now. 25 trying to battle back with the 27. Thank you everybody watching out there, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We will make sure that we give ourselves... Ooh, Redkin going a lap down. Something going on. Is he just trying to keep that truck clean? He's just trying to do what I say. That's all he's doing. Mark 16.5 second difference, or 16.5 second lap. There's Sam Benson up 15. Biggest mover of the race still between Chris Roberts and Donnell Williams. Donnie in the 82. Both these drivers up 20 spots. Devin DeSuna in the 19, or up 19 in the 45. Roberts trying to get himself around Michael Coulter Jr. is going to be able to try to do so here. Good race lineup, 21 as well. Donnie trying to get to the inside as Coulter Jr. Coulter's just on, 28, thinks better there. It was almost an issue. Greg Whitehead in the 28. He looks like he has seen Looks like he has seen exactly what he is what he's intended to. 75, 81, they're battling it out. Anthony Garland in 19th here, trying to find himself a little extra speed. There's the 25. Goes another lap down, 25 side by side with the 75. 81 to the inside, 75 rolls the corner there. 31 of Stefan Salas right there, trying to find a position to the 81. John Hammond, no quit attitude. 75 still out there running. It's going to have a run off the corner. 81 is going to be there to the inside. Trying not to get into the 75. That contact early when he got free. No doubt disrupting a race day for the 75. 3 still into the corner on the lead lap. Matt Magner just ahead right now. Actually, Coulter would be your lucky dog. Donnell Williams not far off. There's the 27 right there, right behind him. 73 of 200. A couple more drivers looking to go a lap or so down. Matt Magner holding off Marshall Stanley. You'd have told me Magner was coming in to race Bristol. I said Magner has a really good shot at winning. Sam Benson up 17. Benson having a cleaner race today and a good drive off. I will always tote this driver for being aggressive and having a different kind of race line. But I tell you what, he's got some things going in his favor right now. The race looks as such. Magner has Stanley there. 23's Anthony Shook. He's in 12th. He just went a lap down. Devin DeSuna way out of turn 2. Oh, Magner. No, I don't. Commentator curse. Commentator curse. That's my fault. Sorry, Matt. Marshall Stanley taking over the lead. I don't know how that happened. There's a look here. I think he just got free. We'll have to take a look and see. 27 drives into the corner. Oh, brakes from the 5. And then gets back in the gas. And when he did, oof. Oh, bueno. Hold on a second here. Sam Benson right behind. Now some left side, left front damage. 6 right there in the back. Has him in his sights. Marshall Stanley, 79 of 200 being complete. Puts Redkin another lap down. He's in 16th. Rich Holland in 14th here. Has some right side. Trying to get himself around a few drivers. Drivers just trying to navigate this as rush hour traffic is insane. Little right front damage. You see that on the Mrs. Spicy Mobile. Donnie Williams in front of Rich Holland right now. Good look on board here as to what's happening. All right. Got a few laps. Go to it. How about some sounds of iRacing? Well, that was almost bad timing there. So sorry about that. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Caution. Here's what happened. And this is a driver. I think the 21 got into Matt Magner here. Here's the 21. Daniel Dow. And that behind Sam Benson. Oof. Have to go. I'm going to go far chase here. I don't know if the 27 got free or if he was net coated around or if he was helped around. Here's a look. There's the 21. I mean, he's got a clean line here. 21 gets to the back bumper. And I know that looks like he hit him. But I want to assume that's more net code than it is anything else because he was just barely there. 27. Oof. And then somebody hit him. Oh, the 11 and the 76. No, not that Missouri truck. Mark Redkin here. That's how quickly this closes down. Oh, Brandon Porter slides up in front of him. Oh, Mark couldn't avoid that if he wanted to. Here's Brandon Porter here. Gets a run on the inside. Mark just trying to hold on. Oof, 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 oof. Did Spicy go for a ride too? No, Spicy's fine. Here's a look from Spicy's point of view. And again, from Mark Redkin's point of view here, and this is where that far chase view comes into play so often. He's running high. I think he's just trying to have a clean race because, we're so close to the playoffs. It's 84 there, 11's there to the inside. Comes up and it's just not clear. And then just yeets the 27. Oh, that's that collateral damage. Matt, I love you, buddy. I do. You get the second one of today's race. Bristol gives a lot of them. Marshall Stanley, your race leader, stage land on lap 100. A chance for the drivers to go back at it. Stanley and Benson. Benson was a little faster prior to this caution, so we might see something happen. Wayne Garland, though, he loves some Bristol. There's the one-armed bandit right there himself. Representing the Outcast Racing League. Dasuda was on the lead lap. Actually, I think he is would be one of the drivers in the lead lap. Anthony Shook will be your lucky dog if that were to come to fruition. Nobody's come to pit road. Nick Casey came in on 87, so there's the 86 back here. He is in 7th. We got a little right side. Bristol's being Bristol, folks. A whole lot of drivers. A few more out. Green flag. Benson to the inside. 25 of Stanley on the high side. Stanley rolls that beautiful bean footer just fine. 92-200. Oh, you blew up. No, that's no point on. You need a win to seal the playoffs. Today is the final race before the playoffs in the Truck Series. You were so close. We'll look at those during the stage break here. We'll take a look one more time at the playoffs standings. 6-25. 6 of Sam Benson will try now to get himself in tow. 94-200. If I'm Sam Benson, I'm not pushing the envelope here. Don't push too hard because go for the win. Don't go for this. Holland into 10th. Go Bears to 5th. Up 27 spots inside the top 5. Sean came in on 87. He took tires and fuel there. 15 of TJ Kroger. He gets a win. That's another situation there as well. Over in 6th. Marshall Stanley. Out front, 6/10 of a second lead. Sam Benson closing down. Daniel down to 21 right there in the mix as well. Nick Casey up to 4, up 2. He started outside pole. Has a fast truck. That's a little right side. Gotta like everybody else. Everybody has a little bit of inside. Wayne Garland trying to battle for 5th here. Go Bears back to the inside. 84 of Wayne Garland trying to deal. 98 in the mid lane. 99 of 200. Whoa! Drivers going around. Daniel Dow involved. Caution comes out. That'll be the end of your stage. Holland. Everybody. Man, oh man, Richard Holland would have been your lucky dog there. That was a lot. And I kind of got to clip that one. They'll go back and review it. I know Marshall Stanley has got this stage, so that's all done. Benson will be 2nd, and Casey 3rd, Robert's 4th. Wayne Garland 5th. Cam Dario 6th. Devin Dasuda 7th. Holland 8th. Stryker 9th. Anthony Shook 10th. That's what I'm going to call it right now. We'll see. It was insane. Halfway through it, folks. Matt, your first chopper. Man, I commentated, cursed you. As soon as I was talking about, hey, if there was ever a guy that I could ever think that would win, well, Matt, then it was when you got loose. Oh. The first time, not the second time where I think there's some net code bump got you. First caution. Caution. Woo. Got me sweating over here. I'm sitting there talking, and I forgot that I had to sneeze and hit my mute button. My bad. Nick Casey, Cam Dario, Devin DeSuda, Marshall Stanley, Chris Roberge, Sam Benson trying to go to the inside of Roberge here. We'll make it clear. 98 just trying to take it easy. Devin DeSuda's on older tires as well. Benson on newer tires. Roberge in sixth. Stryker able to come to pit road, get some tires and service taken care of as well. He's got a breath of fresh air, trying to work his way back to the front. He was your lucky dog. Spicy took the wave around here. Sam Benson runs the fastest lap of the race, 14.91. But we watched, he fell off his race line for a little while. And so we'll see if he's going to be able to hold on to that pace. Nick Casey, 14.93, his fastest lap of the race this last time by. 14.97, the next to the same. Cam Dario with a win here would secure the championship, the regular season championship, and of course get himself into the playoffs as well. He's already kind of locked into the playoffs, but needs a win to be able to do that. Quick look one more time at your playoff points. Caffrey was your points leader coming into today's race. TJ Croak is going to be out of the race, so that will change a few things. If Cam or Stryker win this race, that will make them the points leader. So a lot can happen. A lot can happen. Magner needed a win, too, to be able to get himself into the playoffs. Modge, where were you looking? That's what I was looking at. Modge, you were outside looking in, weren't you? Yeah. Hang it. Casey, Dario Stanley, Nick Casey, hit on 87, now running fast race lines. And now the drivers who've been saving their tires, that is Nick Casey here. He has some drivers in tow. Right now, Cam Dario, Marshall Stanley, second and third. Sam Benson back to fourth. Chris Roberge in fifth at 27. Now he gets around to Evan DeSuda. Now they're going to have to go to work. Roberge, fastest lap, 15.39, but he is a consistent driver. He doesn't have to be fast Right now, he just wants a big, long run. Garland in 7th. Stryker in 8th. Rich Holland trying to close down the distance to the 88. And there's the 76. He is still out there running the Missouri specialty. Mark Reckin. Grabbing the Show Me State 76. Is lap down, 2 laps down. 35 goes to the inside. Trying to track down Stryker here. He's got about 6/10 of a second difference here to the 88. 88 still a little bit under power. 74, Brian Rayburn. A couple of laps down as well. He's going to be 3 laps down. There's the 35 to the inside of the 74. 74 still looking good in the Gravedigger truck. One of my favorite paint schemes on the platform. Nick Casey, Cam Dario, Marshall Stanley. Cam closing in the distance here. 4/10 of a second. There's the 25 all over the back bumper. Marshall Stanley taking tires and fuel the last to run. I believe we're going to have to at least possibly take maybe a short pit run. 76, 8 inside, 25 better run right now as the 25 digs back into the corner. Marshall Stanley having one of the better nights tonight as he continues to work. I'm telling you, Cam, no stranger to success. Still needs a win here. 74 goes another lap down. Holland under fire. He's there to the inside of the 11. Stephanie giving us a like. Stephanie, much love, dear. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening. Nick Casey, 3/10 of a second difference. Brandon Porter there as well. 80 laps to go this next time by. Right now, Casey about to be under fire from Cam Dario. You've seen it in NASCAR, how much lap traffic can affect your race line. Sam Benson, he's falling off pretty heavily here. He's going to need to save a little bit. Robert's picking back up the pace. Eric Narowski, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for that big old like. Chip it in. It went, what was that? Mr. Church, I want you to race 15 minutes required. Nah, no bueno, dude. Folks, we are live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Like, follow, subscribe at all 3 platforms. If you do so, then you're my best friend. Well, I mean, they're all my best friends. They're all warriors. 2.7, the distance between Roberts. Roberts having some trouble with some lap traffic there. Gets himself around Rayburn. Now just needs to go to work. His lap time's very consistent with everybody else. And he's got a shot here as well. Nick Casey trying to hold off the 8. There's a 75. John Hammond. Points are important. Finishing the race is important. All in top 10 kind of night. Has Stryker in front of him. These drivers just want a lap down to the race leaders. '86, 8:25, 6:98. Garland, Yasuda, these drivers still on the lead lap pass for 8th and the lucky dog position right there, 27 of 200. Overhead look. Bristol Motor Speedway, drivers still out there running. There's a look at, we saw chaos earlier. Those things do happen. We are seeing big runs of speed. Drivers still out there competing. Roughly right now, we got probably 16, 17 drivers out there still competing. There's John Hammond to the outside of the 35, 75, 35 side by side. 75 might actually just have some good speed here. Got to get himself around. 35, 75 one more time out of corner exit. 88 is going to be able to play some catch up here. 35 trying to clear 75. It's going to be able to do so. 88 to the inside. Good overhead look. There's the 2 league owners side by side as Stryker and Hammond are pretty darn phenomenal people. Dario on the back bumper of Nick Casey. Sims Speed Shop 86. Dario to the inside. Right behind him, the 25 of Stanley. folks. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like, support the stream. Give us all of that fantastic gooey goodness. Half second the distance here, folks, is the top three still have a blanket. 86 defending on the outside. As the 45 there, Devin DeSuna is going to go a lap down if the 86 can help it. Right now, whoa, Cam Dario. It's a little free. 25 right back in the mix. Mark, thank you, sir. There's the VIP Tires and Service legend himself, Mr. Mark Creighton. Hey, have you told your regional manager that he's been on like every stream for the last he's your service manager? You told him he's been like every stream for like the last 4 weeks, and we can tell he enjoys his job. Road Bears in fifth. His lap times faster than the drivers in front of him. Closing in the distance. Mark, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Go Cam, he's trying. Best part about getting lap times is you get to watch that. TJ, it's all good, man. I know you're competing for a championship there. But you locked into the playoffs, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to be able to do, brother. Cameron Dario in the 8. .140 of 200. 60 laps to go, and it started to string out. These drivers are really digging. And I mean really digging. Battle for the lead. Casey defending the high line. 8 to the bottom side. 141 of 200. These drivers came out on 87. They have 14 lap over tires. Then Marshall Stanley and Sam Benson. Stanley battling with some lap traffic. Now has to go back to work. Cam Dario back to the inside. Dario, if he wins today, takes the regular season championship on points and wins. But needs a win. Has to win. And that is based off of what I have figured on points. Side by side. Casey leads. Dario back to the inside. Casey defends the outside line very well. And I tell you what, Cam is, if he's not burning up the tires on the inside, that's exactly what you might see out of the tires here. 86 rolls the corner. 8 to the bottom. Casey still leads on the back straightaway. He's going to be able to lead here. So Cam's going to have to slide up that race. Oh, a little wall tap for the 86. Danny 8 capitalized. There's the 86 just trying to flirt with him here and see if he's going to be able to keep that low line into the corner. 86, 8. Marshall Stanley, 1.4 back. 1 stage 2. Sam Benson right here. Now look at Roberge. Roberge came in on 101 and has just ran basic lap times. And a win for him would upset some people as well. As far as the points go, Robert's there to the inside. Sam Benson, the nicest Canadian you'll ever meet is that guy right there. Been busy in the shop. That's been the ticket yesterday. I like it. I like seeing you busy. That means things are good. There is no disappointment, man. No disappointment. You know what? You've had a great season. DJ, don't ever. You got the 15. Remember, 15's my number. 15's my number. Good to go this time by Roberge. Cleanest truck out there. He's catching. He was 3.8 back just about 5 laps ago. And over the course of the last few laps, there's Devin DeSuna there. 98 to the bottom side. The 25 does not need to push the race line here. Nick Casey, Cam Dario, so nose to bumper nose with Chris Roberge. is in tow. Cam to the bottom side. 31 right there, 86. Into the mix. Boxx 1.1 back and closing, and I mean closing fast. His lap times 0.7 of a second difference. Now the lap traffic is down at the bottom. Boxx trying to go to the lead here. He is the nicest Canadian you'll ever meet. I promise you. And right now, he is caught in the leaders. 86-8, Boxx. Closes that, tries to close the door. Boxx, the fastest driver out there, even that last time by. Top 3 night, still a great night, but I tell you what, he has been taking it easy this entire time. Now, of 29 spots, trying to close down some distance. John Hammond there to the outside of the 86, and the 98 trying to find a pace to go. 98 gets out of the gas there. He's trying to keep it clean as well. In front of him, he sees what he's got. This is what he's got. 86-75. Boxx has the better truck. 8 to the outside. 75 to the bottom. Drifts up the race line. 75 gives the race line to the leaders. Cam Dario takes over the lead, but watch out. Chris Boxx right there. His drive line way there. Boxx clean, clean, clean. 86 right there in the mix. Cam Dario trying to outstretch his hand. High line running right now. 0.4 of a second difference. Boxx, if he can, needs to get around. He's got the truck to beat. 40 laps to go. To the inside. 86 up high. 98 to the bottom. 86 rolls the corner. 25 back in the mix. Marshall Stanley saves some as well. Cool the tires off. 98 gives a lane. Boxx to the bottom. Save some fuel, save some tires. Oh, 86 into the wall. Wayne Garland to 10th. Him at a 146. Now has some right side, has new tires as well. Boxx playing catch up. Wayne Garland. New race line. Drivers hitting the last of their pit strategies. A lot of them coming in. Anthony Shook coming to pit road. Tires and fuel for him. Stefan Salas out of the race. There is Cam Dario. 71 is the 84. 84 looks to go around. And right now, Boxx, if he can, needs to work his line like he did before. Close that back down. Cam Dario is being stalked by the 98. 35 laps to go this time by. In a race. Mark, thanks for the like. Thank you for all that you do, brother. Cam Dario trying to extend his hand and take a win here. Boxx, the faster of the two, by 3/100ths of a second. Trying to gain little bits here and there, and is doing so. 168 of 200. Cam Dario, if he is close on fuel, would find himself in a tired situation here. Boxx, if he has been saving this entire time, will have the better race line. Boxx gives himself a little bit here, 0.6 of a second. Cam runs a little bit better lap that time by. Here's your last 5 lap times for the two. Boxx better on 66, 67, 68. Cam better on on the latter two. And this time, the Bears by 2/1000ths of a second. Ooh, a little wall tap for the 11. Brandon Porter in 14. Strikers moved up to 6th. Sam Benson, the driver he's tracking down, but he's got more than a lap to do it. Wayne Garland to 8th, trying to get around a few drivers. There's Spicy there. He's going to be a lap down. Wayne Garland's 2 laps down. He's got new tires and fuel and a strategy all his own. Cam Dario, 173 of 200. 173 of 227 laps to go this next time by. Will Bears trying to do what he can. Here's the 28 to the bottom side. 28 trying to get a lap back. There's Brian Rayburn up high. 98 in tow. 0.8 of a second difference. The Bears playing smart here. Cam trying to extend. Cameron Dario, no stranger to success. Has to hold on for 25 more laps. 28 looks to go to the high side. 28's in 10th. It's Greg Whitehead there. Eight there. Whitehead in 10th is going to be completing 169. The leader, 176 being completed. Or 177 being completed. 24 laps to go. It'll be 23 this time by. There is Rich Holland. Trying not to be multiple laps down. Finds the 8 there. Lots of racing for position. Strickland, Holland. The battle going on between those two for 6th. Sam Benson. Holding some drivers off. There's the 23 to the inside. Anthony Shook. Right now, Roberge, in a whole world of hurt here, needs to keep himself very clean. 0.4 of a second difference. There to the inside. 98 closing back down. 21 laps to go. We run a lot of laps of fuel here. Cam, 20 to go. 16:06 last time by. Roberge taking his time. Nick Casey in 3rd. 6.5 back. 6.25 back. Cameron Dario trying to pull a full second out right now. Roberge needs... He is going to win. If he's going to have any shot at this, he is going to have to start driving a little bit more into the corner. 18 laps to go. Are they close on fuel? Are they going to make it? I think they'll make it. I know Chris will make it. Cam, I believe, might make it as well. And if not, he's going to be just fine. I think he'll be fine. Pretty sure he'll be fine. Man. Cam Dario needs a win. $16 laps to go. It'll be 15 this time by. Roberge. Some clean air in front of Cam. He's just kind of able to run. And right now, there's the 45 of Devin DeSuto in 11th. Trying to disrupt the race line of the 98. It's going to be side by side. Got to give a lot of room if you've got new tires. Ryan Porter leaving pit lane. He's going to be leaving in 14th. 1.5. Roberge giving the race line to these drivers. Lost half a second there. I want to see Chris win. I like Cam. I want to see Chris win. He is the nicest guy you'll ever meet. I promise. He's also your biggest mover of the race, up 30 spots, just so you know. Need a little bit more, I think, but we'll see. 12 laps to go. Cam Dario trying to keep himself nice and steady. A little loose there. Truck sounds like he's got brand new tires on. He's at 45. Newer tires. Could be able to try to go around the 8 here. We'll see if he does. 16:03, last lap for Cam Dario. 16:22 for Roberge. This is a show what clean air will do. Cam Dario has made his bed and is ready to go. 9 laps to go. This Roberge all but might be too late here. He had an opportunity to get himself out in front of that driver, and right now, some drivers on brand new tires coming around, changing the race line for these drivers. Brandon Porter in the 11. There's the 8 of Cam Dario. 2.13. 45, got himself around, and right now Sam Benson's going to go another lap down. This will put him 2 laps down. Sam Benson in the 6th. Benson up high. Roberge in the corner. 2.2 back, 6th. It'll be 5 to go with the line. What a good run. A good race. Chop Shop's been tied him over, I promise you. I don't know if you missed the race last Friday, but it was insane. The battle for the win for the road course race that they had last week was insane. Watkins Glen has never looked as good as it did that day. But right now, 4 laps to go. Cam Dario all but on smooth sailing, has the 11 behind him. Brandon Porter trying to get another spot or 2 before the end of this one. He's got Brian Rayburn, who's going to be trying to leave pit road here. He's going to catch Brian Rayburn, so Brandon Porter will take that lap away from him the next time by. Brandon Porter, 26 laps down behind the race leader. 2 laps to go. Cameron Dario digging as hard as he can. Roberge did what he could. Not only the biggest mover in the race, is going to finish 2nd here today by a good margin. Nick Casey came in at the same time as Cameron Dario. Got a little right side. White flag waves. Final lap. Cameron Dario needed a win to win the championship for the regular season. And by points and virtue of the win, did so today. Fantastic run for the 8. Roberge will finish 2nd. Nick Casey will finish 3rd. He'll come around and take care of that. And Stanley not far off. Sam Benson will finish in 5th. Cameron Dario, welcome home. He's going to burn it down. We're going to do something a little bit more professional with the headers right there, because I want to make sure that we get it all taken care of. What a good run that was, folks. It was a phenomenal race. And Oh, there it is. Truck Series. He should be the regular season champion. We will make any corrections on that if that happens, but look out for the post on Facebook. Truck Series has been insane. He needed a win, and I will review that here in a second. Cam Dario is going to be your race winner here at Bristol for the final race in the regular season. Playoffs begin next week for the VIP Tires and Service Truck Series here, powered by Chop Shop iRacing. Roberts finishes in second. Nick Casey's going to be in third. Stanley Holland, fourth and fifth. Wayne Garland, Sam Benson, Anthony Shook, Michael Strickland, Greg Whitehead, all inside the top 10. Devin Dusuda's going to have that 11th spot. Mark Redkin in 12th. Brandon Porter, Brian Rayburn, Salas, Hammond, Hendry, Williams, all the way through that. And then down the rest of your race results here, folks. Sad night for Michael Caffrey. That was the guy I was looking for. And just insane to see. He finishes in 30th. And a lot of drivers today for Bristol. Just insanity. Crazy. Yeah. Oof, man. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Let's talk to the champ, regular season champion for Chop Shop iRacing Truck Series. Actually, the VIP Tires and Service Truck Series, powered by Chop Shop iRacing. Cam, you needed a win by points, and by virtue of points, I'm going to put it up for the folks real quick. Before the race, you were sitting with 469, which is more points than Michael Caffrey, who was the technical points leader by wins and the way the playoff structure works. Now with a win, of course, guarantee your way that you had to do it on the last race. You had to do it on the
I didn't
race.
even expect to do it. I didn't practice at all.
Fast race truck. Caffrey was looking. Caffrey was trying to have a safe race. Happened early. You were trying to have just a competitive race and safe in the first stage. Second stage, it was on from there. Walk me through this one, and congratulations. You get a title. I don't think they do anything for it, but I do. I get to congratulate you because based off points and based off of this race win, this is the only way that you could get the regular season championship is by winning. And boy, did you give me a story. Holy cow.
Well, how about this? I didn't even know that I was in the running for it. I swear to God, I just been so wrapped up in everything else. I didn't even know that I was in the running. And first and foremost, I want to thank everybody for coming out. That's 35 trucks that got around here. So that was pretty cool. And then me and Nick were having a hell of a race there. Me and him, that was so much fun. I got to give him all the respect in the world. He's such a good driver. But yeah, I don't know what I did, dude. I was just cruising. Now I'm champion. That's cool.
What does it mean? I mean, to not know, but then to know, like, what does it mean to have yourself a season like this, to be competitive? There's a lot of competitive drivers. I mean, Chris Robert's there for a moment I thought was going to have you.
Oh yeah, I was just trying to make sure I had enough tire to last because he started catching me. I think we had 30 laps to go or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, let me just stay right here. And I just stayed right there, and I didn't really let him catch me, or I tried not to fall off or change anything at all. But no, it's nice, dude. It's cool. It's just between all the different leagues that I run, you lose kind of track of where you are in the season. So like I knew the playoffs were coming. I didn't even think about the regular season. So, but it's cool. It's awesome, man. I'm happy.
You go into next week with a high note. Let me take a look real quick, make sure I've got my notes correct on the schedule. From Bristol, you go to New Hampshire, so another track. Ooh. It's kind of a fun one, but kind of difficult sometimes. And then Nashville. You got some short tracks in this one. Nashville, I know Nashville's technically a 1.5 mile track or mile and a third track, but it drives flat like a short track, so that's going to be interesting. Talladega's anybody's race, of course, but you've got Richmond coming up, Worldwide Tech. That's, of course, Gateway.
It's like Gateway, yeah.
And season finale at Homestead. 6 races left in the season. Where do you have to keep your mindset, especially moving forward?
Just be in the top. Try and be in the top 3 every week. Make sure I get my stage points and don't lose any points like that. That's one of the things I notice, especially in the cup for me lately, is like I'm just always losing points in the stages, not thinking about it. And that's one thing I got to really do. I got to stay on top of placing well in the stage and finishing well.
Well, Cam, you did it. Fantastic run. I know that they'll make it official with points, but I want to be the first to congratulate you. Great season here for the Truck Series. I look forward to the playoffs, of course, and what you guys do later in this week. My man, give you shout outs. Always a pleasure. Man, it's just insane.
It is. It's kind of wild, dude. It's like that Tony Stewart Carl Edwards championship, I guess, because I didn't even know I was racing Caffrey. So, like, there's a whole thing that's going on in my head now. I can't wait to get off here, go talk to him, tell him sorry. Like, I didn't even know, dude. Didn't even know.
You're racing Stryker and Caffrey and TJ Krober. You had there were 4 drivers up for the championship.
That's badass, dude.
Now Caffrey got involved early, so Krober was up in points. He needed 15 position points and some better stage points. And that was it. That was the storyline today. Krober finishes 10 to 15 spots ahead of Caffrey. He's gonna be the regular season champion. If you or Stryker get a win because you guys had more regular season points than the other drivers, then you guys become the champion. So Stryker being on the pole and dominating early, but getting involved in that, Stryker had such a good race going, and then that happens. Those were the things that were going on today. There was a lot of drama in today's race that you folks didn't even know, and I'm glad.
Can't wait to go back and watch this one. This could be good.
Yeah, it was a good race, and I'm like, man, you guys, they've been turning it up last couple of weeks. So the road course race this past Saturday this past Friday. Was it Friday? Yeah, this past Friday, and today's race here at Bristol, it was insane, man.
Showing off, chop.
I know, it's a good lead. Give you shout outs one more time. Sorry about that.
Oh no, you're good, dude. Just thank you for putting it on. Dealing with us and for John and Stryker and everybody that puts an effort into this league and all the drivers that are a part of it. And obviously my family, friends, fans who watch. Obviously we wouldn't have anything without the fans. So yeah, man, thank you guys.
It's insane. Cam Dario, the man, the myth, the legend. You see the slow-mo burnout right there on the screen. Like, this is the perfect segue into the next driver, because I slowed it down through the driver interview to quarter speed, and now we're going to end it. I'm talking about it, but look at that burnout. Get it. Oh, okay, I'm proud of you, man. Congratulations.
Thanks, buddy.
That's the man, the myth, the legend. Let's talk to Chris Roberge here. That's not Chris. That's Chris Roberge. There's Chris. Finished in P2 today. Looking for an exciting race. You had a great race going for you. Cam said he was trying to savor some tire there toward the end, and I was like, man, he's going to have to send it a little bit harder. Walk me through this one. You had a great race. You're the nicest Canadian I know.
Wow, it was a tough crash. This has been a track, not my favorite, but somehow I started from almost the very back and finished second. Wow, kind of surprising that. I had a little faster tires than Cam. There was a big, huge hold up between Nick and me and Cam when we were trying to get by John, the 75. So then I got by the Nicholas, and then I'm trying to keep up behind Cam as much as I can. And I said, I'm not going to push it. I just don't want to. I want to save my truck at the end. And pretty much I did and finished second.
Finishing second, you already have an opportunity for the playoffs coming up. So you've had a good season. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the season that you're in. And I think they're going to change the name of the biggest mover of the race to the Chris Roberge, because I think you've gotten 80% of the what's the idea of just trying to keep the truck clean, start from the back and work your way forward?
I just like to save my truck. Plus I just want everybody wear their tires off first and see how well they do with me with little fresher tires. I just want to take it easy. Bristol is the toughest truck ever racing. So I just want to take my time. And I'm kind of surprised I made the playoffs. I was saying, well, I'm at the border of the playoffs cut, and I said I just have to beat certain people to get up to make to the playoffs. So most likely, I think I've got the playoffs.
I think you did. I think you're close. I know it's close. And it was 5 points between you and Devin Suna. But there's some drivers that didn't fare out as well. Plus Cam, getting that top spot. Just so things have moved around. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Of course, we want to make sure. I know that it's right there, but I think you're going to have that shot. But my man, congratulations on a P2 finish. You're the bomb. Give your shout outs, my man.
Yes, I like to thanks to VIP Shop Racing League that thanks for letting me join. Thanks for East Central Sports for their wonderful broadcasting, and I want a big thanks for my wife for putting up with me up and down, and thank you for everything.
That's the man. Tell your wife I said hi, okay?
Will do.
That's the man. It's Chris Robert. She's been a part of, I'd say, 2/3 of what Signature Esports has had. So it's good to see him coming on for year 2 in another league here. It's good, dude. Last but not least, this guy got a stage win. Kicked some butt, took some names. Marshall Stanley coming home P3. Tell me about it, man. Tell me about it.
That was good. I kind of felt bad because my teammates Adam and Danny definitely put in a lot more work as far as Bristol this week, and they kind of just caught up in wrecks. Bristol is just one of those ones where sometimes you can't get out of it, and sadly they couldn't really continue. So Danny kind of helped me out, and we had good strategy for stage 2. It was a lot of fun. Stayed out of trouble, and it was nice to get a stage win and finally get a top 5 finish. I've gotten a few good stage points here and there in the season, but went good. And then once we got to stage 3, thought I was letting off enough to have maybe some tire at the end, but the top 3 guys were just so fast at the end of the run. They saved enough, and Cam was so fast, and he knew at the right time when to go. So congrats to those guys, and happy to finish at a place that has a lot of attrition and ready to go racing again next week.
Hey, what? Bristol Motor Speedway is insane. I know that these drivers are beginning their playoffs for this final regular season race, but we've got some really good tracks coming up, and they've picked the end of the season to kind of put some of the more competitive tracks. New Hampshire's going to be next week, then Nashville, Talladega, Richmond, Worldwide, and then, of course, I don't know if they took my advice, but I always loved Homestead as the final race of the season. So for them to be able to do that, we've got 6 great tracks coming up that require a lot of patience and I wouldn't just say talent, because every driver on the simulator has some form of talent in their own way, but patience, a lot of attrition coming this way.
Yeah, it's going to be something with these next 6 where, and especially with the playoff system, you really have to have a combination of things to go right in certain spots. Sometimes they may have a little luck into play, and talent and speed may not have any say in the matter, even if you're the fastest guy out there. So it's just going to be all about choosing your battles, especially for these guys in the playoffs. And it should be makes for some eventful racing, because for the rest of the field, we're just going for wins, doing best of the rest, and that should make for great television.
I like it. I can't wait to see what the standings on that are going to be as well. Marshall, congratulations. Your time for shout-outs, my man. I appreciate you.
Shout out Rev Racing, Vortex Sim Racing, Freedom USA, the guys put on the league, you, of course, for streaming the broadcast and all that. And, let's have some fun next week.
It's going to be amazing. There's the 25, the man, the myth, another legend. We're creating legends with the VIP Tires and Service Series here, which is really cool. We're creating legends, we're creating people, we're creating relationships, and all these people are they're just doing phenomenal jobs. But more importantly, we're creating champions. And now there's another for the Chomp Chomp iRacing series. These guys have just really stepped up, put on a great show, and today was a great race nonetheless. I know some drivers were involved, but it's Bristol. You're going to see wrecks. You're going to see accidents. And the fact of the matter is, there were very few cautions here. So that being said, that's as much as there was some drivers, there was not as many cautions in this as you would expect. So, a great race line, a great drive off, lots of drivers having a ton of fun. I had fun. I hope you folks did as well. So of course, and always, be good, be safe, be kind to one another. Thank you to the Chop Shop Racing Series. They'll be back again on Friday. Tomorrow night, Winston Throwback Series. Thursday night, it's ladies' night, so whatever the ladies choose, we're going to do on Thursday. We're going to bring that back. I should be daytime streaming here pretty soon. We got to start. I got to start doing more. I've got to start doing more content, folks. I work on the video game. Outside of that, been working on animations. Now that we have the SSD in, I've got to test it with a test stream, so we're going to have to do that real soon. It's awesome. Thank you to VIP Tires and Service, Amar, Admin, Boxx, Track Racer, all of those folks that are involved with the Chop Shop iRacing series. A big special thank you to all the people who helped me out and the sponsors, family, friends, all that stuff. Just thank you so much. We are all ready for some Winston Throwback Series tomorrow night. Folks, be safe, be kind to one another. We'll see you in the next one, okay? If I don't, we're just kind of the way it is. Oh, also, somebody send me the review on Kerbal Space Program 2, because I have yet to play it, and I want some peer-reviewed stuff. Like, I want you guys to tell me how you think it is, okay? Because I went to play it, and I've had to reinstall it twice. But it's not because I think there's anything wrong with the game. I just think that I'm just having a bad experience with it right now. And I want to play it, but I want to know what everybody thinks as it compares to the first one. So all good stuff. Love y'all. We'll see you in the next one.